Yo, yo,
I don't have time to play.
welcome to the Big Unk Gaming channel. It's your boy Shugo, and I just want to give out just a couple of tips on anti-airing using your Dragon Punch. I ain't gonna say I'm the best anti-air. I'm definitely not.
What are you waiting for?
Overall, you know, I'm good enough to where I'm like solid 1500. So it was like 1500 advice, you know. So if you wanna sit and listen,
I don't have
if
time
you
to
agree
play.
with it, or maybe if you learn something, then hey, you know, good for us. Good for us. So one thing I wanna start off with is anti-airing. Just what the Dragon Punch is, right? So Dragon Punch is
What are you waiting for?
4 down, 4 punch, right? Typically, like 4 down, 4 punch. 4 down, 4 punch, right? 3 inputs, right? So
I don't have
that's
time to
basically
play.
like your timing of the anti-air. There's easier ways to where it will only be 2 inputs. Especially if you're walking forward or you're holding down. So alright, so what you want to do in this situation is, say if you're playing neutral, right, and about this distance. Like I said, it's 3 inputs to do anti-airs, right? But
I
if
don't
you're
have time
already
to
walking
play.
forward, all you have to do, you already have your first input in, which is forward, right? So when you're walking forward, subconsciously you have to be aware that your opponent's going to jump. So when you're holding forward and you're kind of looking for a jump, you know,
What are you
before you
waiting
get
for?
in the comfortable space that you want to be in. When you're looking for an anti-air and you see him jump, now all you have to do is down forward. That's really quicker than 4 down forward. Well, it's even a millisecond, whatever. It helps. So when you're walking forward, down forward, all you gotta do is go down forward, and you're there. So let's have him do it. Let's do it again. I forgot what So another thing I want to talk about. So say if you're playing neutral, right? Playing neutral,
I don't have time
and
to
you're
play.
not like in the space to where like his medium kick can hit you or his heavy kick can hit you, right? Long range normals. When you're doing that and you're going down, you know, maybe blocking, you can actually hold, instead of holding down back, you know, just in case you want to block a Hadouken.
What are you waiting for?
If they're not in the space, you can hold down forward. So they do jump. All you gotta do is down forward. So you have it diagonally down, which you can see in the inputs. Then down forward. Boom. So let's go. Boom. He's not in the range to hit you. I do this all. This is how I get most of my anti-air. Is when I'm crouching, because I know how easy it is just to get it off, you know. So it's really just 2 inputs instead of 3, because you're already doing one already, which is down forward, which counts as forward. So the other thing we're doing, like how we're doing on the last one, it's the same concept. You're holding down forward, moving. All you gotta do is down up or down forward. Down forward. Alright, so those are like good ways to anti-air when you're walking forward, or basically like when you're just in neutral and you know you're crouching, you know, subconsciously you're looking for the anti-air. You know that all you gotta
I
do
don't have
is
time to
2
play.
inputs, which is down forward, real quick. So now we're gonna talk about when you're pretty much like in range to get hit from your opponent. So this is where you
What are you
kind
waiting
of,
for?
instead of like holding forward and having the 2 inputs, just to show you, if you're in range of their hit, this is where you kind of like want to kind of like hold back down. And when you're looking for the anti-air, this is where you have to do 3 inputs, forward, down, forward.
I don't have time to play.
But it's still easy because how your thumb is holding down. It makes it easier than to just randomly just do a 3 input Shoryuken stand it up, because the difference is you're holding a direction already.
What are you waiting
That's
for?
what makes it easy. Even though it's a three input, forward, down, forward. You don't have to go all the way forward though. You can kind of, when I say forward, you still can crouch and do the Shoryuken. So meaning down, forward, down, forward. If that makes sense. Down, forward, down, forward. You don't have to go all the way up to where you're standing to input your punch. Basically, you can do it crouching. Crouching. And like I said, even those 3 inputs, it's pretty small, and yeah, pretty much you're already holding down back. You're already holding a direction, which makes it easier to anti-air. So even those 3 inputs, it's still pretty. Honestly, this is probably like half where I get my anti-air. Maybe most too. To be honest, I love anti-air, especially with Ken, because it's kind of hard to jump on Ken. So yeah, if you want, definitely this is how you can just practice. That's the cross attack I'm gonna get to next. But you can kind of practice both with your cross attack and your regular anti-air, and you can kind of guess which one's gonna do it, and you know which way to do it, and you'll get better after a while. Let's talk about anti-air and walking back. Now this is the hardest one, because since you're holding back, there's no, to my knowledge, there's no easy way to get it off when you're holding back. You literally have to, like a 4 input, you have to go forward, down. Well, not really 4. I guess because you're holding back, you have to go forward. You're not like automatically holding it. You have to go back to forward, and then down, and then back up to anti-air, right? I think that's the hardest one. I think, I guess what makes it usable is you have to be looking. Being conscious and aware of your opponent jumping when you walk back. I notice when I'm in range, or I'm like, in neutral, like around here, and I kind of just subconsciously walk forward and back. My opponent wants to jump when I'm walking back for some reason, and that it messes me up when I'm not looking for it, because I know that these inputs take longer than any other anti-air that I do, like crouching, or I'm already holding forward. This is like, I gotta literally do the real input to do the anti-air. So I think with this, to my knowledge, I just think you have to be aware when you're walking back. You have to be aware. You have to look for your opponent that, he might jump. So yeah, so that's basically what I can say. You have to do this anti-air in the real way. You're backing up. But I think if you're aware, it comes out because you're looking for it. Instead of like you're just playing neutral, he just jumps out of nowhere, and now you gotta scramble to get that input off. But if you're looking for it, it'll be a lot more smoother. So the next one I want to talk about is cross attack. I think cross attacks are like the easiest anti-air you can do. It's literally 2 inputs, and so sometimes you play a player to where they'll do this. Oh no, let me just do it twice. So let me start over. So boom, let me do it right. Boom, 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 and they want to just keep you in that thing, right? That's how we're gonna practice anti-air. And how you do it is basically when you're crouching, when you see your opponent jump, all you gotta do is, like now we're holding down back, right? If you see your opponent jump, All you gotta do is
What are you waiting for?
go forward down, and then come right back to down back, and then press your punch button. So
Time to play.
so you're not like, once your opponent like jumps on the other side, you're not doing a Shoryuken on the left side, right? So he's gonna jump on the left side. You're not gonna do the input on the left side. You simply, once he jump, you're just doing you holding down back, and you move the direction to forward down, and you coming right back to down back. Let me start over. So down, you're going this way, and you're going back. If you see it on the left side. Back, down, back. That's how you do it. Start over. Look at the inputs on the left. Oops. So, boom, boom. Pretty much like that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So that's that. You see my input. I think this is the easiest anti-air to me. I love when people jump over. It's like so effortless. Gotta go forward on that one. Damn. I love it. I should have went forward. But pretty much that's how you do it. Boom. Stop all that pressure real quick. And it will scare your opponent too. I know when I didn't know this information, they do a cross attack on me, I'd be like, oh no, this guy is good. There's probably a low possibility I'm gonna win. Pretty much that's how you do cross attack. I think it's real easy. It's pretty much 2 inputs. Yeah. That's how you do it. You can just practice the way I showed you. 2 punches. That's usually when you do it. And you can do the same thing as far as with cross attack. Like if you're walking forward and you're trying to hit them and they just jump, it's the same thing. Pretty much like that. Forward, and you go use the input, use the analog to go down, do a quarter circle back left, and you do a quarter circle back to the right. That's the word I was looking for. A quarter circle. God damn it. I'm like, where is the word at? Anyway. So yeah. It's pretty much my way of doing Shoryukens. There's an easier way, like please let me know. Let's do the back forward Shoryuken. There's an easier way to do that. Please let me know, cause I noticed like especially when I'm warmed up after like 10 games, it's really hard to jump on me. So I'm like pretty much kind of got the idea when people are gonna jump, and that's when the inputs really like come in, and it's just hard to stop.
I don't have time to play.
So yeah, so that's pretty much it on anti-airs. Yeah, and that's it, man. I hope it helps you. And if you have an easier way to do Shoryukens, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I'll definitely thank you for listening. Subscribe. Yeah, man.
This is the
I'm here to grow. I'm here for all of us to grow. Thank you.